Welcome back to Morning Express. We are glad you're watching from Brazil. We come back home and we're talking about personal care and more so for women. Kame is a new product that's in the market, Procter & Gamble product. And joining me in studio to talk more about this is Sophia Kieti, who's brand manager for Kame. And also, just because we don't have such a long time to talk about this, you are giving away some products to two people. As we'll talk about them, and you're seeing some of them on set right now. What are the three brands or brand variants of Kame, and what special element do all Kame products have? If you can give me that answer in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, you will be perhaps, which camera do I look at? That one. Lucky winner to go away with a care package with some lovely products that you'll see on your screen shortly, and she'll talk to us more about that. But the simple question, what are the three brand variants of Kame, and also what special element do all Kame products have? There you have them, just some of the products, and you'll get to an understanding of what each of them is all about in the next few moments. Victoria, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Sophia, for having me.
So this part of the P&G products, talk to us about why the choice to have a new product and what it is like.
So P&G has been in Kenya for 22 years.
Yeah.
And over the 22 years, we've actually launched a couple of brands. We are the makers of Pampers, Ariel. And we know that Ariel did very well when we launched Ariel. And part of the reason why we've come with Kame is because we see the opportunity in this market. Sub-Saharan Africa is actually one of among the fastest growing regions globally for P&G. And we see the opportunity, and consumers need more and more innovation, and P&G is ahead globally on innovation. So our choice to come with this brand is actually because we see a gap in the market, and we know that we don't have a true female beauty brand collection, and that's the reason we are coming to this market.
What is the gap? Because yesterday, it's interesting, we were talking about and focusing on the beauty industry and talking to some of the leading women in as far as mostly cosmetics is concerned, but this is more of personal care. So what is the gap you've realized and noticed in Kenya?
So the gap we've realized is that we don't have a true full beauty African product.
Okay.
So what we've done is that this brand Kame is actually a very old brand, founded in 1926, and it's now in 60 countries. But this is the first launch in Sub-Saharan Africa. Kenya is the first market we've launched. And what the gap we've realized is that the woman requires, a feminine beauty brand that has the full collection, starting from soap, going into lotion, and going into deo.
Okay.
So that's the gap we've realized. There's no true African beauty brand in the market with a full collection.
Because when you say that, a true African beauty care, somebody will ask, what is very African about Kame?
So what is very African? Of course, it's a global brand.
Yes.
It's actually it's about the scents and perfumes. This is the only brand that has real perfume. Okay. So we are saying that it has a drop of real perfume, and we're going to talk about that. But what is special about it is that we've chosen from master perfumers, and we've chosen scents that the African woman recommends. We actually did a lot of research like we do it in P&G before any product launch. And what we discovered is that the African woman is looking for certain signature scents. And that's why actually the perfume industry is really growing fast in Kenya. Right. So, and that's the gap we saw in the market. And we chose to come with this brand because it's a winning brand across the globe. Okay. But we're not present in Sub-Saharan Africa. So
personal care, that's the subject. And I guess personal care has moved from what we had, back in the day where you pretty much just have soap, take a shower, and that's it, you're out. Yes. So, and as you're talking about, you have now more products from the same brand, seamlessly taking you through that shower. There's the soap. Take us through the other products.
So there's actually a concept we call layering of scents.
Layering of scents?
Yes. And it's a new concept, but it's actually not a new concept, but a new concept for the African woman. Right. But basically what it means is that to ensure that you prolong the freshness throughout the day, you need to use products from one product line or one brand, because the way the scents are chosen, they are chosen to complement each other. And then you need to shower. So starting with the soap, with the Kame Beauty soap, you need to shower with that to put the first layer of scent. And actually Kame soap ensures that you have that layer of scent throughout the day, and it releases different tones just like perfumes work. So every 30 minutes, after an hour, it releases a different tone, and that's the way perfumes actually work. Then the next one, you need to layer the second scent, which is with the lotion. Again, it continues prolonging the freshness. The other layer you need to do is the deo, and we have the deo roll-on and the deo spray. This means that you're going to prolong your freshness, and because we have a drop of real perfume, it means that the layering is by master perfumers. Just the same way a perfume works, and it continues releasing fresh scents and tones throughout the day, that's the same way Camay works.
Okay, and many at that point ask, how much is that going to cost me?
So actually, it's amazing
Is
because
it friendly?
Yes, it's very friendly, it's affordable. Of course, pricing is the discretion of the retailer, but we are in line. Our pricing is in line with the leading beauty brands, international beauty brands in the market. So we are not overly, on the price. We are bringing a very good innovation, but at the same price, in line with the international players in this market.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think, Asamo, and what tips do you give to women, in as far as personal care is concerned? Because bottom line, the industry, the beauty industry, huge, because we were talking about yesterday, it's one of those that you not have recession in, because every woman every day wants to look good no matter how things are going. So what are some of the tips generally you give to women in as far as, our personal care goes?
So, very important question, because beauty is very important to the woman, and especially the African woman. And it's very surprising. It's actually very surprising that this market is very big, and no surprise that we are coming to Kenya in sub-Saharan Africa before we go to any other market, like we have Nigeria and South Africa, which are very big markets, but we are coming to Kenya first, simply because this market is really big in beauty. It's actually estimated around $100 million US, Kenya beauty market. It's that huge. It's really big. And during our research before we launched this brand, we actually realized that the African woman considers beauty as very emotional, not only just for personal grooming alone. So she considers beauty as what gives her the signature look, gives her the confidence to step out and achieve what she wants in life. And what this brand is doing is actually enable her to do that, to look and feel attractive and get the compliments she deserves in life. So it's very important. And other tips that I give, of course, is you need to ensure you eat a very good diet, because again, skincare and how you look starts from you're healthy. So you eat a very good diet with more fruits and vegetables. You drink a lot of water to just make sure that your skin is healthy. After that, freshness and making sure you have no body odor and making sure you're fresh throughout the day, so that you can step out and look and feel attractive, get the compliments. You use Camay body care collection.
Is it antiperspirant for the roll-on, the deos?
Yes, it's antiperspirant.
Okay.
Yes.
You have other products, P&G has other products in the market. So is it that they were not fulfilling the needs and felt the need to bring in something new, or what informed that?
We have other products. So we have Pampers. We have
in terms
Ariel.
of the personal care products.
In terms of personal care, yes. So we have brands like Olay, which is very well known, and you can find it in a top beauty stores in Kenya. But we saw that Camay, because there's a full body care collection, it gives us a better opportunity to actually come in to this market first. Okay. Not to say that we will not come in with other brands for P&G on personal care. We recently also launched Safeguard, which is in the antibacterial soap category. So this market is very important to us, and we are coming with more and more brands that we have globally.
How is Olay doing?
Olay very well. I mean, it's a top brand globally, and it's actually a household brand. A lot of women I talk to in Kenya also use it, although we don't actively market it here. But it's a beauty brand that is well known by women around the globe. Okay,
so you're marketing this and putting it out there as a collection, a combination of all these things. Do we see there were a lot of women going for one line in brand in terms of the various beauty products, or do we see a mix-up, a soap from this company or this brand and this and this? Do we see most people going in for one?
So this is actually part of the gap that existed in the market, because women are saying, I need a brand for me. I need a full lineup for me that, has the full body care collection. But then in the market, I don't have that. So that's part of the gap that we saw, and we have a full collection with Camay, and we saw that gap because we know women need it, but then it was not available in the market.
Okay. Yes. Why are you leaving out the men?
We're not leaving out the men. Again,
because this looks very girly. Can you imagine a man going, oh, exclusive.
Yeah, this is very girly, and it's for women.
Yes.
And it's designed just for her, very special for her. We have brands for men globally, and because P&G is growing, we have innovations coming, and I cannot talk about our future plans, but we have a lot of men brands. Gillette, again, is our brand. It's also part of grooming, and it's a very big global brand that we are also marketing here.
Okay, and the difference of this in as far as one of them which you've been able to highlight is that it's all in one, in essence, not one commodity, but it bringing in all that. But how different as well is it in terms of the lotions, the deos we have? We have so many of these things. What is really significantly standing out for Kame compared to the very many other products we have, even if they're not all, which you already talked about,
yes,
all in one kind of setup?
Yes. So what really stands out for Kame is it has a real drop of perfume.
Okay.
So other products in the market do not have real perfume. They have scent. And actually, let me tell you, Sophia, how perfume works. Perfume works with different tones, releasing different tones. And if you go to a perfumer, actually, to buy a designer perfume, they will spray that, that paper, I don't know what they call it, and then they will shake it a bit, and then they will have you smell it. They'll tell you, smell it once, then take it out, and then smell it again. The reason they're doing that is because you have different tones that are released at different times. Okay. So that way, you keep fresh throughout the day. So if you realize that with other products, you actually have to add on perfume so that you stay fresh throughout the day. What Kame is giving you is that you don't have to use perfume because we have real perfume in our products. And it keeps you fresh because it keeps releasing these notes throughout the day.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to ask about how long it sticks, because some, halfway through the day, and somebody perhaps in a very busy, rigorous kind of a job that gets perspiration going, then they might feel the need to add on some more or do some caking in the morning.
Yes.
So this, as you say, it keeps on
releasing tones.
Yeah.
And again,
and an all day kind of affair. 24 hours?
24 hours,
12
exactly.
hours?
24 hours.
Okay.
It releases throughout 24 hours, just like real perfume, because real designer perfume actually works like that. Even in the evening when you go take your evening shower, you can smell the perfume on you. So that's exactly how it works. And again, the way it's activated, the technology on Kame is that when the soap and the deo come in contact with water or sweat, that's when they release the tones.
Okay.
So it actually neutralizes, and it doesn't it doesn't just mask. It neutralizes and eliminates the sweat or the odor. All
right. So we've been asking some questions for people to be able to take away some of the gift hampers. We have Kuba Jaluth saying Kame has 3 distinctive fragrances: romantic, pure, refresh, and captivation. Is that correct?
Yes, very correct.
Okay, although that is not the first tweet that has come through, so let's see if we're being unfair to that. But hey, I think, correct. And then I use Kame Romantic Antiperspirant with scent of rose. Kindly give me that hamper, please. That is just putting out a case for themselves. So talk to us about romantic, pure, refresh, and captivation.
Yes, so these 3 scents have actually been picked for different women, and because we know women have different needs. What you like is not what I like, and vice versa. So starting with the romantic. So romantic has a fresh rose scent, and what that means is that this rose, yes. Okay. So this is for that woman who likes rose and flower scents throughout the day. And there's this woman who's really up there, and she stands out, and she just wants to smell like roses and flowers. And that's what's for her. Okay. Captivation, as you can see, it's the golden one. It's the classy one.
Very nice.
Yes. So that's the one. It actually has a shimmer, when you apply on yourself. So this is for actually, just like the name, for captivating women. And what that means is like, if you think about models and that woman who wants to make a statement, when she walks throughout the day.
Perhaps not for the workplace though.
Well, you've seen some women who really want to stand out and, make a statement every day, and they will dress up. And I have a feeling that's you, actually.
Me? No, okay, I don't know. You'll actually tell me why you think that, because somebody else told me maybe I'd go for, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then there's one more.
Yes, then there's Pure Refresh. And just like the name, it's very fresh. It has a fresh grape scent. So it's very fresh. It's for the very busy woman who's always on the go, and she wants to maintain the freshness throughout the day. And it's very, fresh like the grapes.
Yeah,
so there's something for everyone.
There's something for everyone, yeah. A lot of the feedback coming through on the different scents. So you think which one? And fall in?
Well, you would have to smell, but my judgment would be Captivation. But you would have to smell because, I mean, the scents are what will determine what you like.
So these are both deos?
Yes, these are both deos. One is a spray, the other one is a roll-on. So different women prefer different things, but they all play the same role.
But you shouldn't wear them at the same time?
Ideally, you shouldn't wear because it's about preference. It's about whether you like it against your skin, which is a roll-on, or you just like to spray.
Do they work the same way?
They work exactly the same way.
Yeah?
Exactly the same way, eliminating and making sure you have a fresh scent throughout the day. Seeing
that you're also with Gillette P&G, talk to us about underarm hair, because a little, you may not be an expert in that, but doesn't it always help to not have hair before you use these products? Under the arms, that is. Have you done any research, or have you had people sit down and apply and see how it works for different people?
Not really. It doesn't really matter whether you have hair or not.
Really?
It doesn't really matter, yes. I mean, that's, of course, having hair or not is a personal choice, right? And it's your personal grooming choice, whatever you prefer. But the product works because it actually targets the scent and it targets the odor and the sweat molecules. So it will find them. But obviously, it depends whether
because the
like
hair, you know, will have all that sweat sticking in there for longer. So I don't know. I always think hair.
Maybe, maybe because maybe it will, you know, distract the product from going in. Maybe.
A huge distraction.
That's a very difficult question.
No, I know it is. No, I was just bringing it up because I think that when there is that, especially for a woman, it's not a beautiful sight, one. And number two, as you said, distract the product from getting there, but also because, the sweat will catch on there, so perhaps that effect that would have lasted longer will not, because then there is this hair.
Yeah, you probably then have to shower more. You know, a mask for twice a day, let's just say. You can't just have once a day, so that you make sure you keep the freshness.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to give this we have two hampers that we're giving away. Yes. So what do they have? What we're giving out?
So what we're giving out, they have to choose which scent they want.
Okay.
But then each scent variant, they will get a soap, they will get a lotion, and they will get the deo spray and the deo roll-on.
Okay. So what I'm going to do to our dear winners, as I did with our last goodie bag, is tweet the person to ask you to send it to email address, and we'll email you on the way to go by collecting your goodies from here at the Standard Group Center. I think that's always easiest as far as that is concerned. So thank you for joining us. All the best with Kame and the rest of your work at P&G as well.
Thank you so much, Sophia.
For being with
Thanks
us.
a lot for taking me in.
And thank you also for joining us on the show, everybody. It has been great. Kesho ni Friday. Yes, Furahi Day. So a lot of the responses which we will look at and see who, even Maurice Odur says, which one stays on longer. He says to ask you that spring perfume, cologne on the body or on clothes.
Spring perfume, cologne on the body or on clothes?
Yeah, I guess this is the spray deo.
It's a deo,
yes. So that should go directly
to your skin.
To your skin,
exactly.
Not on the clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, there you have it, Maurice. So on the governor who was earlier with us, again, I say a lot of you just sending in your feedback, and Miss Marks says, was impressed with the governor as way of thinking as a leader. Michael Nash, nice interview. I like his work ethic and pushing development agenda, nothing else. Lisa K, yes, the kind of leaders we want. Mwalimu Mkuu, nice picture. Oh, the picture. Yeah, he tweeted a picture. Nice picture. Well.